Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I've got a few new pieces from Sézane to share with you, as well as a couple of other bits I've been picking up over the last month or so. I've got a piece from Vinted, I've got a piece from Christie Dawn, which actually literally just arrived in the mail before I started filming this, so I thought I would lump them all together. It's predominantly Sézane with a few extras thrown in. I also have some new jewellery bits from Idyl, who are sponsoring this video, so I want to show you those as well. So starting off with Idyl, I do have some new earrings from them. These are the lunar hoops. These are my first hoops from Idyl. I'm really enjoying them. They're really pretty. They're a little bit different to your traditional hoop because obviously they are modular like many of the Idyl pieces. So you have the diamond studs. I have the biggest version, I think, of the diamond studs. And then you loop the stud through the little hole at the back and you add on the hoop. So it's a little bit of a mix and match situation on the Idyl website. I have a few different iterations of their earrings, but this was my first time trying a hoop. And I really like the way they look. As I said, they just look slightly more unique than your traditional hoop because they don't loop all the way round. And I really love the way they sit on your ear. I will show you close-ups to kind of show you visually what I mean by that, but you'll see it just looks a little bit different, a little bit more unique. Like all of the Idyl pieces, everything is solid gold and you can choose it in yellow, white gold, or rose gold, which I really love. The second new piece I have to show you is a necklace. This is the Thalia necklace, and it is the same situation with their necklaces. You start with the chain, so I have the gold chain from a couple of years ago now. I've been collecting Idyl for a while, so I have the gold chain from them. I have a few different pieces that I love to add onto the chain, but the latest in my collection is the Thalia, and you'll see this is a beautiful trio of diamonds. These are Marquise diamonds. They're definitely like quite a statement piece, but I absolutely love that about Idyl. You can get the really subtle little tiny diamonds for every day and then something a bit bigger for special occasions, or if you just like sparkle like me, I tend to wear these every day anyway. But yeah, those are my two new pieces. You know I love my Idyl, I love my power cuff, my ear cuff from Idyl. I wear that all the time. I've got it in the white gold and I've got it in the yellow gold because I love it so much. I have a few of their different necklace iterations that I rotate between. I love the Lola, I think it's called, and that's like an emerald cut one, and I have the round classic, I think it's called the Solo one, which is just a really classic diamond pendant necklace. It is so fun to collect their pieces. They're such an interesting and unique diamond company. All of their diamonds are sustainably and ethically made. They're lab grown. They're handmade in Belgium, which is the diamond capital of the world. And the packaging, as you've seen from the unboxing experience I showed earlier, is exquisite. You always get a free gift with your order. I got a silk hair scrunchie with my order this time. If you want to check out the Idyl pieces that I've shown you today, I will leave them linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much, as always, to Idyl for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into the Sézane pieces. Okay, let me show you some of the Sézane pieces that I picked up. So I did pick up another PO scarf. I've been looking at the PO scarves on the website ever since I got my blue one, which I just fell in love with, and I really loved this one as well. Someone said to me, I think a few of you said to me actually, once you get one PO scarf, you won't be able to stop collecting them, and it is so true. They come in so many gorgeous patterns and colours, and because I love my blue one so much, I just know that I'll love this one as well. I feel like the blue one is quite springtime, but this feels even more springtime. It's such a pretty warm floral. It's got beautiful oranges and greens. It's got, are they roses? Just gorgeous floral designs on a cream background. So it feels a little bit more neutral than the blue one because it is on the cream background, but still really colourful and beautiful. And I just feel like you can get so much wear out of these. You can wear them as a scarf, obviously, in a few different ways. You could even tie it around your waist. You can have it as like a shawl for, you know, you could even wear it to a wedding as like a little shawl for when you get chilly. I just went to a wedding and it was in March. It was a couple of weekends ago, and I was wearing a dress, and I have to admit, when we were outside like taking pictures and things like that, it did get a little bit chilly, even though it was quite a nice sunny day luckily. But yeah, it's just a nice versatile piece, I think, that you can do quite a lot with. You can wear it in the winter, you can wear it in the spring, you can even use it in the summer, as I said, as a sarong or something similar. It's just so pretty, and I know what you mean. I feel like I'm going to be collecting a few of these in different colours. Another accessory that I've been waiting for them to drop, and they finally did. For some reason, I saw on social media that they weren't going to drop this until the summer, until like June or July, and I was kind of gutted. So I was really excited when I saw that this released in March. This is the Maya basket bag. This is a new basket bag to the Sézane basket lineup. Obviously, they have the infamous Justine basket in about 1 million different iterations now, different sizes, embroidery, colours. But I really like this one because it doesn't have the shorter straps that the Justine does. I've probably talked about that before. I just don't love the shorter straps on the Justine. I find they get in the way. You can't tuck them in. If you want to wear the longer strap, they kind of just stick up awkwardly. Whereas I really like the simplicity of the Maya basket, and I loved the chocolate brown colour as well. I think it's so chic. It feels a little bit dressier than a plain natural raffia colour. There's something about a darker tone that just, I don't know, feels a little bit more elegant. I feel like you could wear this in the evening, even though a basket bag is such a casual daytime bag, because this is darker. I don't know, I feel like it could read as evening as well if you wanted it to. If you were going on holiday and you were just bringing this as your only bag, you could make it work for both situations. So I really like it. The one thing I really like about Sézane basket bags, and this is the Justine as well, is the raffia is really smooth and soft. You know, some raffia bags are very scratchy. They can feel a bit irritating on your skin if you're wearing it just on bare skin, and they also can catch on things and unravel quite easily. This bag and the Justine, from my experience, they don't do that as much because the raffia is very, very smooth. I don't know if it's, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the kind of raffia or a coating they put on it, but either way, I really appreciate it because I feel like they're quite durable as far as basket bags go and just more comfortable to wear. I love the details. It is very simple. It is definitely a bag that you could get cheaper elsewhere, but I don't know, I've not found one quite like this before. But you obviously don't need to spend this much on a basket bag, but it kind of gives me the Row vibe. So you know, the Row brought out some basket bags, I don't know when it was, but they have a few basket bags and they're about £1,000 each, which is absolutely ridiculous for a raffia bag, but it gives me that kind of vibe, but at a much more affordable price point. So I really like the simplicity, actually. I'm not one to always go for simple things. As you know, I like my embroidery, I like my florals and my detail, but I do like how simple this is. And yeah, there's not even a Sézane logo on it. It's on the inside, the label. So really subtle. And I love how long the straps are. I love that they don't get in the way. I love that they don't have the shorter straps to kind of tuck in awkwardly. I much prefer it just having the one strap length. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot more wear out of this because of that. So this is a definite keeper, I think. I'm really pleased with this one. The next Sézane piece is a piece of knitwear. This is a piece that caught my eye a little while ago, and for some reason I didn't order it straight away, but I decided to try it this time around. I think it's called the Anais cardigan in ecru. It's a really simple merino wool cardigan, but it just looked like a really nice wardrobe basic. It is the classic Sézane ecru colour. It's kind of similar in a way in some aspects to the Betty. It does have a lot smaller buttons though, which I quite like. I like how small and delicate the buttons are. It's a little bit longer than the Betty. It's not a cropped cardigan. And then it has the pretty, I don't know what you would call this, but this kind of detailing, this cutout detailing on the cuffs and on the hemline. And it does go all the way around to the back as well. I feel like it's just a classic wardrobe basic from Sézane, something that is really soft and comfortable to wear. You can wear this all year round. I can pop this on over a dress in the summer on, you know, a chillier evening, but I could layer this up and wear it with jeans in the autumn winter as well. So hopefully I like that one on. And then the final piece from Sézane, actually I've got one more piece down here, but this is the final clothing piece. This is the Rama dress. And you might remember that I tried this dress last summer. It was the blue and white one. And then they came out with this one this summer. And I really wanted to try this one as well, because surprisingly, that Rama dress, it wasn't my favorite when I initially tried it on. And actually I was going to send it back originally. And then I think I forgot to send it back and I accidentally had to keep it. And it ended up being one of my most reached for, most worn dresses of 2025. So much so that when I went on holiday in November, I brought it with me then as well. So I wore it so much last year, have already worn it this year. I've worn it a couple of times this week because it's been really nice and sunny this week. So when I saw a new Rama dress, I really wanted to try it, and I really like this one as well. It's got some colourful embroidered flowers on it and then this crisscrossed lace design. Quite similar but a little bit different to the previous year's version. It is lined, so it shouldn't be see-through. It's got the lace on the little straps as well. Now these straps are not adjustable, so I would say if you're petite or you're short torsoed, it's probably not going to work for you, because I find that it just about works for me. But if these straps were any longer, they would probably be too long on me. And this is a full length dress. I would say it's ankle length on me. So again, if you're petite, it's quite voluminous as well. It's probably going to swamp you. But if you are taller or you want to wear this with a heel, then I would recommend the Rama. I think it's a great dress. It looks really good with like a cardigan tied at the waist, or a belt tied, or a little crop denim jacket, something like that. A little bit of an update from my last video. I bought these shoes in my last video and I thought I would just update you. I've been really enjoying these. I did wear them to my wedding. I bought them specifically for a wedding I had, and I did wear them, and I was on my feet from I think about 12 p.m. until about midnight, probably gone midnight. And my feet didn't get any blisters, they weren't uncomfortable. I mean, they ached a little bit by the end of the day, but they were a really good shoe to wear for that, and I would definitely be wearing them again. I have a few weddings this year, and I will probably just designate these as my wedding shoes, as well as wearing them for other occasions as well. Hopefully it doesn't rain because they are suede. But yeah, really loved them, would recommend. I think they come in a glossy chocolate as well, and I'm kind of tempted to try those because I love these so much, and it's so hard to find a heel that is comfortable and is like an appropriate height. This is my perfect heel height. So yeah, I might order those, although I don't know if the glossy chocolate are going to be quite rigid and quite hard, because it does look like that more patent leather that's a little bit stiffer. So let me know if you tried those versions and if they are comfortable, but I can definitely attest to the suede version being really comfortable. I have one more piece from Sézane, and it's actually a pair of sunglasses. I have never tried a pair of Sézane sunglasses before. However, I need a new pair of sunglasses. I've lost mine. I had one pair from And Other Stories, fairly inexpensive, and I've worn them for a few years, but I can't find them anywhere. I think I might have lost them in the move. I'm sure they will turn up somewhere at some point, but I can't really wait because it is really sunny at the moment. So I wanted to try a pair of Sézane sunglasses, and I saw these on the website and I really liked them. So I thought I would give them a go. I don't know what the quality is like for the price point, because they are more expensive than my And Other Story sunglasses, for example. They're kind of mid-range, about £100. The box is really pretty on first impressions. I really like the packaging, and then it does come with its own case, which is also very summery and pretty. I really like the stripes. So you get this little case. I actually like these softer cases because a hard case in your bag just takes up so much room. So yeah, these are the, let me see, the Bianca sunglasses in the caramel shade. So they're quite a lighter, oh, they're really pretty. They're like a tortoise shell, kind of. Yeah, they're a tortoise shell, but they're a lighter tortoise shell. I've only ever really had a darker tortoise shell before. So this is the colour. They are a cat eye. I always find that I need, because I have quite a round face, I need something with an angle that kind of lifts at the top. So either a square kind of angular shape or a cat eye like this. So let me try them on. Let me know what you think. I can never tell if sunglasses suit me or not. It's really hard. I feel like it's really hard to be subjective about yourself. On first impressions, I do like them. I like that the colour is a little bit lighter. I don't know if they're too small for my face though. I do have quite a round, big face. So I always feel like I need the cat eye, but I also need quite a big sunglass. Otherwise they look a little bit lost on my face. But let me know what you think. I do really like the feel of them. They feel really good quality. I mean, like I said, they are on the more expensive side, especially for what I normally pay for sunglasses. I normally get quite cheap sunglasses, but I did really like the design of these. So I don't know. I'll have a think about those. Just two more things to show you now. I did pick up a little bag which is going to make so much noise. I bought this on Vinted actually. I think the brand originally is, yeah, Pull & Bear. So it's a fast fashion brand, but I got it on Vinted, and I just wanted a little wedding bag to take to weddings and occasions that I have this year, and I thought this one was so fun. It's like very jingly jangly. Yeah, it's just like an ecru colour with a wooden handle. It would also be great on holiday. If you go on holiday for the summer and you want like a little occasion bag, it's quite nice to pack. Sometimes I find it's difficult to bring multiple bags on holiday, especially if you're going hand luggage only, for example, which we often do if we go to Europe. But I feel like because this is soft, it's going to pack down quite small in my suitcase. So I could bring, you know, I'd probably bring a basket bag like this, and then maybe this for the evenings, and I would probably be able to fit both of them in my luggage. So yeah, that was just a little fun Vinted. I think it was £10 on Vinted. I don't know how much it was originally. It had never been used, and I like it. It's like a crochet woven fabric design. A little bit of fun. And the final thing I have to show you is my Christie Dawn package, which very excitingly came while I was prepping to film this video. Now, full transparency, they did send me this. This is part of a mini spring drop they've just released. It's like 5 or 6 items, and it's just like a little drop with mostly the same fabric and different silhouettes. Now, I did choose this one, but I have also ordered another dress and a skirt from the collection because I really loved this collection. There was something about it that I thought was really pretty and I wanted to try a couple of pieces. So I do have, I think it's the Judith dress that I have coming on the way, and the skirt. I can't remember what the skirt is called, but it's like a midi maxi skirt in the same material. But this is the Anatara dress, I want to say. Now, I have actually tried this dress. I've owned this dress before in the red from last summer. It's the same silhouette this, but a completely different color and material. This is a dress that could probably benefit from a steam before I try it on, but this is what it looks like. So it's like a little strappy midi dress, or more maxi dress, I guess, in this really pretty dotty light blue fabric. I really liked this fabric. I thought it was very pretty. It's got this little kind of dotty, this does have a name. I can't remember what this is called, where the material is kind of on there. I don't know. But either way, it's got little dots on it. It's got the shirred back, which most of the Christie Dawn dresses have. These are adjustable. Obviously, you just tie them, which can, I'll be honest, can get a little bit annoying. They don't tend to come undone, but it's quite difficult to tie them on yourself if you're wearing the dress. It's easier to get someone else to do it for you. And then it's got some pretty details. It's got this like lace sheer bit at the waist, so it'd be interesting to see what that looks like. And then it's also got it on the tier on the skirt, just kind of above the hem, and then on the actual hem as well. So I thought it was nice, delicate, very Christie Dawn-esque. So I'll try that one on and see if I like it. Hopefully I do, but I really loved the look of the Judith dress. So I have ordered that one as well. That's more of like, it's kind of similar to this dress, slightly different neckline, slightly different sleeve, but it is like a longer sleeve. So yeah, there'll be a short or a video with that and the skirt coming soon as well once I've received them and I try them on. That is everything I have for you today, just a few bits and bobs that I thought I would show you. Let me know what you liked, what your favourite pieces were. Don't forget to check out Idyl in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!